coordination between Sergeant Dolph and myself, the outgoing commander in XO. We sat down, they turned in their recommendations, we looked at them, we adjusted, we tweaked it, and we determined who we thought would work the best. Now, when we say what we're announcing today is the battalion commander on down to the platoon sergeants. Squad leaders will be determined next year in class based on the luck of the draw. When the computer says you're in periods 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it happens to be, then we'll decide exactly who is going to be first, second, third squad leader, etc. We have a good idea, and I think we know by rank and those people coming back who's going to be most of those. But I think we have 12 or 13 staff sergeants and sergeant first classes coming back that will be the 8 squad leaders. It's just going to be the luck of the draw, and again, performance between now and the end of the school year. This year, we're going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to announce the battalion commander, and that person's then going to announce their staff. The XO will announce his or her staff. Company commanders will then come out, and their group, their support team will be announced. I'd like everybody to stay out here when they're announced, so that we see the entire group together at the end. Of course, I forgot my glasses. At this time, I would like the next battalion commander of the 9th JLCC Battalion to come forward. Captain Laura Pleak.
Thank you. It is an honor to be the next battalion commander. I will work hard to keep the battalion where it is today. I would like to introduce the people who will help me do just that. My command sergeant major for next year will be Latricia Jones. My executive officer will be Xavier Rodriguez. The XO will now announce his battalion staff.
My staff, please come forward. S1, Princess Chia. Her assistant, Joshua Fleek. S2, Jordan Salvador. His assistant, Aaron McDowell. S3, Derek Flake. His assistant, Lauren Finley. S4, Denai Santa Cruz. Her assistant, Jasmine Adams. S5, Cassie Cavaloa. Her assistant, Chantal Doherty. Let's give these cadets a round of applause. And now back to my company commanders for the next year, who are battalion commanders.
My 2 company commanders for next year are Alpha Company, Mackenzie Ellis. Bravo Company, Katrina Galvez. Alpha Company First Sergeant is First Sergeant Ryan Leitzow. Bravo Company First Sergeant Raheem Beatty. Platoon Leader Lawrence Finley. Bravo Company Platoon Leader Aroa Alejos. Alpha Company Platoon Sergeant Esmeralda Lopez. Bravo Company Platoon Sergeant Rogelio Lopez. This is your new command and staff for next year. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you.
Okay, as I said, this is it for next year. It's quite a group. Raise your hand if you're going to be a senior next year. Raise your hand if you're going to be a junior. Do I have any sophomores out there? No. Okay, juniors and seniors. This is what's going to bring the battalion to the peak next year. Right now, registered for the program, we have 80 cadets, counting the new 8th graders. The hard part this year, out here in the company area, we have probably 40 cadets that could be standing up here too, but they're departing, they're PCSing. Parents, those of you that are PCSing, you forgot to do one thing, ask my permission. Because I'm losing a lot of good people, and that's, you know, you always hate to see that happen.